Hello, hello. How is everyone doing this Sunday? I hope you are doing great. Hello. Glad to hear it, Shrell. I'm doing pretty good. It felt nice to get back to the gym because I've been really bad at keeping up with the routines lately. And hi, Meepo! How did the undertailing go? I lurked for a little bit, but you went online just as I left the house. Routines. You can't live with them, can't live without them. Nice! Glad to hear it, Meepo. Nicely done. Yeah, that seems to be the usual route. I went weird when I tried it and started with the bad run. Although, admittedly, I had seen others playing the good run. But exciting to see what you think. And been good. Hello, Kujo. And absolutely, cocktails. We can keep reminding us together. I think the big thing for me was, since I moved further up north and left Stockholm, it became a lot harder to just go, well, I'll go work out during lunch. So now I actually need to now I need to actually go after work. And by that time it's so easy to go, but man, I don't really feel like training. I just want to rot a little. And hello, Postal. I had to think for a bit about how the border furthest up north actually looks, since there is the overlap of Sweden, Finland, and Norway. But I think you're right. I think Norway technically goes a little above. It's better. Oh yeah, so part of yeah, Svalbard. I actually didn't know this, but when I searched for Spitsbergen, I found out that apparently the previous name of Svalbard in Swedish was Spetsbergen, which, as you might suspect, is very much the Swedish translation of Spitsbergen. But true, that is actually way further north. But anyway, let's do the Zelding. Let me fold those wings. Yeah. Maybe. Hum, hum. Ah, I led you astray, Kirel. Turns out both Norwegian and Danish use the fancy /O for the That means we're the ones who went all. No, we want the umlauts. This is turning into a geography stream. Huh. Yeah, the Tristan da Cunha does seem like a very interesting place to visit, especially like both with the location and just images from there, because the it is very interesting. Whoa. And I hope the sound is good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Why aren't you? I'm using a capture card and playing on the Switch. There we go. Montserrat would also be very interesting. Nicely caught. I can confidently say that I wouldn't have a clue. I think flags in particular is very much lost on me. And thank you for the hydrate, Meepo. What? What? Oh. I'm going to have to look that up as well later. An Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's river. Do you feel it? Very fair, Cujo. I definitely... the zombies definitely spooked me. And the Sal children. I didn't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. They had it coming. And heck yeah, mutual geography geekery. I say as very much not one to share the fascination, but it is cool to see others. Let's run back. No, no, no. Absolutely keep it up. I like mentioning that while not knowing anything, it's very cool to see others that are more invested, more intrigued by it. It's only fun. Also, we're back on the Gamba. Okay, this is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at a target. Blah, 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 blah. Damn it. Damn it. Exactly. I'm very much of the mood. Like, anytime I see or hear someone start info dumping, I'm very much like, yes, more, go off. I think it's partially also because I feel like the things I like, I'm very much like, ooh, I enjoy this. And I've said what I need to say. I can probably geek out as well, but anytime people start like really going at it, I always feel like, man, I wish I did that as well. Nope. Ah. We do it. Come on. Ah. I think maybe I need Shirel to tell me how to aim properly. You are right. And yeah. The bits are exactly what Cogtail said. I think for my part, I actually haven't set up anything for the nations in other ways. Partially because I don't really expect anything. Ah, there we are. Yeah, it's definitely good to have it mentioned. But yeah, I feel like, well, I mean, if you at some point could become a partner, that would be even better for the cut. But I also feel like the added benefit of bits or gift subs, or subs for that matter, is that it's more visible, and I don't know, I figured it might push you further on the discovery for other viewers. Although, to be fair, that's mostly an assumption on my end. Okay, come on. We've got this. Maybe. Also true. An excellent point. Okay. Okay. Surely. Surely. Dang it. Dang it. I almost said something about obviously failing this time around, but I refrained from doing so. But here we are. More gamba. We did it! Wonderful! Bravo! Perfect! Here's a fantastic present. It's a big quiver! We can now have 40 arrows. Yep. Alright, you don't have to play if you don't want to. I think there might be something like, if you do it again, there might be a heart piece the second time. Or it's just rupees. But I figure I'd rather look that up before just trying at it again and again. Only to find out like, oh yeah, you got more rupees. Nothing we need there. Fun, you say? Feel like I'm going to have some PTSD from the minigame sound with the way things are going here. Unless, of course, I can successfully go brain empty and get the Gamba res. Also, I've kept forgetting about it, but now that we have had both Postal and Ujo here as well, maybe I should remember to honestly, I should automate it at some point, but we do have a Discord if you want to join. And if not, that's perfectly fine. The secret, not secret Discord. Huzzah! Might be smart to throw it on the card as well, I guess. That is a good Guild Wars 2 reference. I would hope that it would not be that kind of not so secret. What? Go, my seedling, go! Hold up. No. I don't think... Maybe. It's doable. Nice. Of course, it helps if I move the controls better. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. This is a stupid thing you can do that doesn't really do anything, but it is a little fun. And away it goes. Only to blow up real quick. Oops. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dang it. No, don't. It's a good thing it's not too automated. Because I have seen a few friends who have joined and who have marked that one. And it's like, oh, well, now you can't see anything. You silly Billy. Huzzah! Welcome in, Postal. So this is very chill right now. Hehe. I will take no blame for this. No comments. Zero comments. Poor King Zora just all iced up. And no Jabu Jabu. No. This is false news. There have been no sneezing. The Zoras knew what they did. I mean, I had no part in this. Yep. Not liking these angles. Oh, yeah. It was Link. All Link. Brum, 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 brum. Ow! Sneezes for everyone. No, but that's not yet. That comes along with the start of summer. Stupid grass with its stupid pollen. Wham, wham. Well, that's not very smart. Freezard! Watch out for its freezing breath. Destroy it completely before it revives. Speaking of freezing breath. So this is what you're not supposed to do. There we go. I had a feeling I was missing someone. Ow. Oh. Yeah, that pot really did not want to be smashed. Very rude of it, if you ask me. We got the gold sculpture! Huzzah! Ow! Brum, 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 brum. I think... Because I used a Discord template, so I haven't really set up that bot, technically. But it should be for question of the day. And then... Yeah. So then... if I get around to setting the bot up, it will automatically add a question every day. Ow! That is also true. It is also very easy to just throw in a question on my end. Imagine that, not doing an intro. Honestly, gone a lot back and forth on my end. Because, like, on the one hand, it's a Discord connected to me, so I feel like you know me. But on the other hand, intro posts are good for more information that doesn't really come up every day. Honestly fair. This blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something. Maybe. Maybe we can. Yes, for barbecue. This is a cool flame you can use. It's my breath attack. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh. Well. Beautiful. I was about to say that. That I didn't expect us to be able to climb up on the higher one. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. There we go. And over here. And release the fire. The cool flame. We got the map. Whoop, whoop. Get some more fire. Let's get out of here. Well, not out, but this room in particular. And there we go. Oh yeah. This puzzle. That one's being awfully close. And gold sculpture! Yippee! And then, if I remember right, we start here. And we climb. And then, oh, oh. We grab it and push. And then we use that last flame over here. And then we need to reset this one, so push it into the abyss. Yeah, I think we should have done the same with this one. Get that one over there. Oh. And open. We push that one there. And there. And over there. And... oh, oh, oh. So slippery. It's like outside. Blue fire. Yep. And another. And we push this into the abyss. Bye. Now I think if we were to go over there, push it over there, then yeah, yeah. What? Boom. And we push that over there. And over there. And we should... no, wait. That's actually not gonna help. Unless... perfect. Not even a problem. Ow. Ow. And we drop that blue flame. And through the door. White Wolfos. Lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. And absolutely fair, Cheryl. Hope you have a nice dinner. Haha. What? What? We got iron boots. So heavy, you can't run. So heavy, you can't float. It's Chi. We meet again, Winter. If you came here to meet the Soras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Soras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Sora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Bum, 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 bum. I think this is one of my favorite Sheik quotes. The song is also very nice. Boom, boom, boom. You have learned the serenade of water. Winter, I'll see you again. All gone, once again. All that's left is a nut. I did, and I do. There's been... Dang it. I wonder if I still have that saved. Because I think I had... or I know I had a photo that a neighbor took of some northern lights. Ow. Ow. Also, there will be some ads incoming in a couple of seconds. Let's see. Ooh. I actually had no idea, but that definitely feels like something that I need to remember to check out. Might have to look into buying or borrowing some binoculars as well. Thank you for sharing the information. I would have completely missed it otherwise. That's also very good. Then then I don't even have the chance to accidentally forget it. Oh, and I absolutely feel you, Postal. It's really sucks when the sky is just covered in smog. I think the hey, the compass, which we will not use. I think what was I thinking? Oh yeah, it was actually kind of weird. Like, it's not horrible back in my hometown, but it has a bit of a... Weirdly enough, it's kind of in the... basically in a valley, I guess. So even though it's not a huge city, it ends up just being a bit smog covered as well. And at the very least, it is very cool to be able to see Jupiter and Venus despite. Also, let's see what Frosty Tools is saying. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Wintergust's chat, a unique ecosystem thrives. VTubing Cocktails, the copy-paste chameleon, adapts with a personal touch. Dude Postal 300 nods in approval, while Cujo the Hunter sizzles with barbecue thoughts. Hero Cometa migrates for dinner, but promises a return. Meanwhile, VTubing Cocktails forecasts a celestial event rarer than a comet's tail. An alignment to behold. And welcome back from Agile. Let's get those ready again. Oh. And let's get out of here. We've gotten everything we wanted. That's going to happen a lot, isn't it? Through that, going over here. Don't need those. Yeah, I can definitely imagine. I think, like, I, as I said, because of the way the area around my hometown looked, there was it was still better if you went outside the city, but if I compare that to when I lived in Stockholm, it was a clear sky in the middle of the city as well. And heart peas. Ah, right. And yeah, I can imagine if you've lived 12 to 13 years without seeing the stars, or seeing a clear night sky, I can definitely imagine that being quite the experience. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. Yay! Sora tunic! Best tunic! Ah, I see. Princess Ruto went to the water temple. Yeah. Very fair. But yeah, comparing, like just comparing when I lived in Stockholm to where I am now, it's very different. Oh no, no lake, zero lake. Honestly, very fair. I definitely feel like the just the knowledge of having easy access to it is very nice. Suppose we should change to the Sora tunic as well. Here we are. The infamous water temple. Which, honestly, I feel like it's not as bad as people make it out to be. The biggest issue is when the first time playing it, especially if you are a kid and just have to keep repeating stuff because you accidentally raised the water level when you shouldn't have, and now you need to go down and very fair. Yeah, I honestly also feel like it's Yeah, again, I definitely feel like people are over exaggerating how bad it is. Because for the most part, I feel like it's pretty fine. The music is nice. And oh, and the mechanic is pretty cool. Let's just prepare that for later. And down we go. Uh-oh. That's not looking too good. Hi there. Oh, you. If I'm right. Winter? You're Winter, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Soras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Sora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Soras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Winter, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly. Honestly, same. And I feel like it's basically only in this dialogue that you actually have Sheik be called a man. So I usually keep forgetting it as well, and I've always been like, I mean, knowing who Sheik really is, it's just a disguise. But yeah, very much the same on my end. I always thought Sheik was a woman as well. Ow! Stop that! Stop that! And a chesticle. Oh no. You've seen me. You've You've seen through my ruse. And secretly, I'm just chilling in a sofa or something and just adding commentary. So now we could use arrows here, or dang it. Could just go this way. What? Ah, I see. I mean, honestly, for a Let's Play setup, it feels like a solid solution. But I will admit, now I also feel like, should I kind of need to look through the VODs again and just see if this has been my usual solution of how to capture the game, or if I've used another method that hasn't added the stuff around the capture card. Mostly out of curiosity. And we raise the water. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That worked. Gold Skulltula, get! And up again. Hello, Luca! It is going great. Feel like we're making some decent progress, and much like you just said, Legend of Zelda, my beloved. So anytime I get to go back to a Legend of Zelda game is a good time. How are you doing? That is an excellent question. I feel like I always have a hard time to actually go with, like, this is the one, the only. I think usually I settle for, if I have to pick one, it's probably Ocarina of Time. Although in general, I'd say I'd like to have a top 3 of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. Glad to hear it. That sounds great. And very nice. Very nice. Like I said, usually I want to go, these are my top 3, and can't really say that they have a specific order. But yeah, the fact that you play around with time and stuff like that is very cool. And let's... Okay, let's retry that. And yeah, exactly. I don't think there's really any Zelda game that I... that I actively dislike. Maybe aside from the CDI games, but those also don't exist now, do they? No, let me through. This is not a great camera angle. Very fair. Yeah, honestly, I think Skyward Sword is solid as well. And Breath of the Wild has Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Breath of the Wild for me has been a bit weird one in that I usually say that it's one of my favorite games in general. But not a favorite among Zelda games. But that's also me being a bit stuck in my ways and going, but I want my dungeons, and I want my large inventory of gadgets. For it to really feel like a Zelda game. Yep. Ooh, played it in a museum. That is cool. Wait, is this the one? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, it was definitely. I really like that they tried giving it that twist, and in general just trying to reimagine um, reimagine stuff. Wait, is this? Right, I don't really know where I am. But yeah, I'm very much the same in that it was very cool that they tried to change things up, and there's definitely parts of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom which I'd like to see them keep. So, but I do hope that they do a bit of a combination of the two. Museum of Game. Oh. That is very cool. But also, I do feel a bit the same on... Like, on the one hand, it's super cool, but also... Oh gosh, that's my childhood in a museum. Oh no, I'm old. These ancient bones. But yeah, it's very nice to actually commemorate games and make sure that they stay alive in some shape or form. And let's deal with those. Very fair. And I mean, it makes sense if they had the, especially if they have the GameCube as well. But also that reminds me, because so I mean, I was clearly clearly a Nintendo kid, but I had a close family friend whose kids had the PS1, and we usually did a thing where we were like, okay, you take the N64 and all the games I have, and I'll take your PS1 and all the games you have, and then we switch out for a while. And very fair hotels. Hope the birthday time goes great. Pass on my regards. Oh yeah, that would have been a good catch for sure. Let's see. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. We got that one over there. But how was it? Oh yeah, no, we need the long shot for that one. But is this somewhere we can go? But yeah, I mean, obviously, a requirement for that ID is that you have contacts with someone who you know will. I mean, return it isn't as much of a problem because you also have their games. But you know, will treat them well and not mess things up, and where you feel like you can't trust the person. But it was very cool to be able to try a console that you did not have access to. And compass! Huzzah! Like, it's honestly one of those. I'm not sure if I would have done that sort of trade with most of my childhood friends. But this one in particular worked out since their parents were also friends of my parents. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we head on over here. But yeah, very good to know that. Okay. Hold on. Ow, ow. I'm being a silly Billy. This is... I think this is the path out. Maybe we drop down a level first. I almost forgot about something. Yeah, it honestly sounds like it would be great to have more equivalents of that kind of museum spread out through different countries. No, no. I will admit that my CDI experience is very much just based on the memes and word of mouth. I haven't actually tried them myself, but they sure are something. There we go. I feel like this is one of the keys which I forget a lot of the time, and then you start going through more of the level and start going like, but why can't I find a place with a small key? Give it here, please. That's very fair, Luca. Hope you get plenty of work done. And that you have a good meal later. Thank you for dropping by and hanging out. It's much appreciated. Yippee! Wait. That's silly of me. And likewise on catching one of your streams again. Oh. I feel like I need to remember to Google the Vectrex once I end stream. So I don't think I've heard of it even. But just from the description, it does sound more like a... Ow. More like a... whatchamacallit. More of a modern look. Ooh. That is cool. That is very cool. And the water is raised. That's the exit. Whoop. Went through there, right? So this should be it. Honestly, that is so cool. Like, having the opportunity to experience the kind of consoles that people didn't really have in general if they weren't rich. Okay. We're almost at challenge time. Oh yeah, absolutely go for it. Okay, we made it. And then we go through here. And haha. I almost felt bad about that. It didn't even move. Uh-huh. That does sound very cool. Now I'm also getting a bit of a... Have I maybe at least seen pictures of it? Hmm. Hum. Then we get it down again. Hi back, I'm Winter. But yeah, welcome back, Cheryl. Oh. Give me those hearts. Gimme. I'm not going to reveal how long it took me to realize that you could actually kill the likes using arrows. Because this was an area where I often used the hookshot and then I got swallowed and had to fight to get my gear back. And look, what a lovely place. Nothing bad going on here. Nope. No siree. All open and glorious space. Yeah, just a little bit of water and a tree. Very cute. Very nice. Looks a bit barren, but that's fine. But this is locked. How curious. Strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands. What? That doesn't look like when we left the tree. What's going on over here? Dark winter. Conquer yourself. Whoop. Yeah, it's really cool. Like the first time when going through the area, it really was one of those like. But yeah, it really was a moment where you were like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do in this place? It seems like a mini-boss place, but there's nothing here. Ow. Now, of course, you can make this fight a little bit more unfair. Dark Winter is definitely not a fan. But also, that's another cool thing that I didn't really think about when I was a kid. But he is becoming darker and darker, and less copying my actions and actually attacking first. Definitely not a fan. But yeah, honestly, being able to test out the different generations of consoles is really cool to experience. Ow. Fine. Another trick you can use in this fight is to switch to the hammer. Well, not really working out all that well. I'm guessing that maybe you had a PlayStation before. Oh. I had a feeling. Because on the Nintendo 64, you could play 4 players as well. We did it! We conquered our dark self. Wasn't even close. And now, this room is way less mirrory. And yeah, that is very true. I think emulators as a option is very nice, but it's honestly so nice to actually have the right feel and get to use the correct controls, even if they're kind of weird, especially for the yeah, I do remember seeing the DK bongos quite a bit, though I never got around to playing it myself. Winter, be careful. Don't get swallowed by the vortexes. Solid yeah, you said this, Navi. You said this. Right, alright. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Hold up, hold up. Got the long shot out. Uh oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. We're good. We're good, G. Now we're safe from the beeping. Yeah, very intriguing on the spooks. And I mean, very... honestly, very fair if it's not as bad now or hard to explain how bad it felt. I feel like that's a bit similar, like with me and the Stal children in Hyrule Field. Because looking at them now, they are kind of goofy looking. But man, did they spook me as a kid. Oh wait, yeah, I think I've seen it actually. I don't know if I actually saw it on TV at any point, but I have seen it after the fact. Yeah, it's honestly very interesting to have gone, yeah, this is the concept we're going with. Also, let me... wait. Honestly, understandable. Also, there will be some ads incoming in about 20 seconds. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. To be fair, I definitely feel like there are still, I mean, maybe not as bad, but I definitely still see commercials where I go like, who figured, yeah, this is a good idea. But yeah, no flying babies in this stream. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's taking a nostalgic trip down memory lane. Dude Postal 300's channeling their inner 80s rich kid, reminiscing about vintage consoles and the iconic DK bongo ads. Meanwhile, Tyrell Komata's mind is blown by the magic of multiplayer GameCube action, and the bizarre Xbox Life is Short commercial that left them both shocked and amused. No flying babies in Zelda, please. Not even a little amused? Frost is like, no, but it is kind of funny, isn't it? Haha! Right. I mean, so far so good. Makes sense. Hold on. Hmm. Why did that go way worse this time? Ah. I see what I missed. Magic. Wait. I... Oh no. So what I wanted was to have that pushed all the way in here so I could pull it out. Right. Ow. And... ha. I mean, they are very spider inspired, although less legs. Huh. Yeah, that does add some weird connotations. Also, very fair that that would change or affect the kind of songs you have attached to certain games. It's honestly kind of similar to what I mentioned when trying to get Epona, that the racing music from Legend of Zelda, I honestly can't listen to it without thinking of the Ingo's screams. So if I listen to it mentally, I'm adding in the because they're just supposed to be there. Right, this is not where we needed to return. A sudden and up we go. Also very fair. There's some... let's see if I can remember. I know there are some... songs from like... that were used in the NHL games or 1080. Wait, this is not... Yeah, that's not gonna help me now. Yeah, I didn't play all that many football games. My brother is more sports interested than I am, so he usually had got the NHL games, which I then wound up playing as well. Although usually if we well, regardless if we played together as a team or against each other, a lot of the time... No, that's not gonna... A lot of the time my brother played to actually, you know, score and play the game to win. I usually went around and tried to cross-check everyone I could find in the hopes of damaging that player. But yeah, similar here that um, even if I can't think of, I think there's one song by like Papa Roach that I can't think of the specific title right now. But it played during one of the game's main menu, or when you were creating your own hockey player. So that one is very, very much attached to NHL for me. Right. Oh yeah, that is very true as well. There's definitely a lot of songs added through. Wait, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Yeah, I haven't played too many of them, but there definitely was a bunch of songs in there that made me go, oh yeah. And then some songs I knew and liked, and some songs I hadn't really heard before, but that made me go, ooh, I like this. Okay, all right. We've been in there. Been in there. Ow. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ah, gold sculpture up there. Honestly, only 5 songs that you don't really like is a good amount, a solid amount. Although unfortunate that that one of them is hard to listen to. Up thumbing. Oh. Keeping forgetful. I did get this out. This one. Because we did not need the long shot. Right? Oh. Right. That one I know. I get knocked down, but I get up again. They're never gonna keep me down. Right, yeah, I was here. I think I've got a similar thing with like, I think it's AC/DC's TNT, which I feel like I first heard it in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. So that's also very much connected to that for me. TNT for dynamite. Heck yes. I like that we just went through the bars. Yeah. Right. Whoop. Ow. Ow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, all good. No, we got that one. That's all sorted. Right. Oh. I think for me that's one of those. I know it by name. I have not tried it or played anything on it. It's very much been a well, aside from trade borrowing with another friend for PS1 and PS2. It was very much only Nintendo. It is funny that it looks more like a PC. And also very interesting how the with some of the older controllers and the way they were looking. That's the exit. Whoop. Blue Tektite. It's hard to beat on the water. Lure it onto the land. I don't know, Navi. I don't know. Feel like I'm struggling in the water as well. Or on the land as well. You know what? First things first. Let's try going over here. And see if we can't get another Gulchula. And back. That is fair. That would add extra old consoles. Right. 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 That is a very, very solid console history. I think I had the... Wait, let's see. First floor straight. Ah, that is cool. I did feel like I had not heard of it, or it was not a name I recognized. Hmm. Thing. I went with the Super Nintendo, then the then the N64. had a PC, or the family PC, where after having talked to Shirel, I have half a mind to return to some old Swedish games. Because I found a site that had the abandonware of the games, and it would be kind of fun to go, well, this is my childhood. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Also, a solid history of games, Cheryl. But yeah, then after the uh, yeah, that it's a very fair connection to make. Let me do an old hey, hi, chat. You I mean, now I'm blocking it, but you know how some walls don't really look correctly? It might not be a graphical issue. It might in fact be something that you should have exploded before you went on a wild goose chase of going, what am I missing? What am I missing? Hmm. It's this old memory that is failing me. Ah. Yeah, I think the Gothic games is also one of those. I should get around to actually playing them, because I feel like they didn't really make much of a splash around, at least around where I grew up. So it's been one of those games where I've seen later and gone, huh, that does look interesting, but I've never gotten around to it. Huzzah! This would have been way smoother if I used my eyes the first time we were in this room. Wait. Before we actually try to go over, let me do that. Dang it. Oh, no. Oh. And that does sound nice with Gothic. And yeah, black and white really was a ton of fun as well. I think I didn't have the same issue with the wolf enemy, but I did. Dang it! I do have a horror experience with black and white. Also true. But I think because black and white had a Swedish dub, so when I played it as a kid, oh come on. Yeah, the whispering. Because like in the Swedish version, when a villager died, the voice line was dead, and very dramatic, not at all scary. Like seriously, not at all scary. And then I had a moment where I remembered the game in my teens and went, "Oh, I wanna play that again. It's been a while." Wait, was this all? I missed something. No. No. I was a fool. But as a young rascal of a teen, I went, "Hey, I'll just procure the game in a different manner." And what made it even better was that I was staying up late playing, so I was just sitting there with headset on in the middle of the night, and suddenly and I was not a fan. I quickly turned off the game and went to bed. Okay, way better. Way smoother this time. Right, that's what I forgot. I think I pretty much always forget this part. That definitely makes for an experience, I can imagine. Oh, get back here. Ha! And there's the other fairy, mocking me. That is very nice. I think we bought the gold and silver while we were in Thailand. And that was definitely the proper copies. It was English language, but there were chunks of text that just didn't exist. So a lot of the time it was like empty air, especially like if the trainers you had defeated called you to have a rematch. And it just went empty box, empty box, empty box, route 13, empty box, empty box. See you. Ow. Ow. Oh no. I can imagine he did not take that well. I think I have something similar as well, where I think it was one of those times where I trade borrowed with two friends. So they got the N64 while I got their PS1. And I'd mentioned not to use the save on slot 1. And got the game back with no... Wait, am I being stupid? Is it like that? Yeah. That is very cool. Winter, look out! That isn't normal water over there. What? Looks fine. It's just an empty room. It's... Ah. I think Missing No was rumored in my school, so I tried to find it specifically. But still a very cool moment to go. I found it. I caught it. It exists. Link, behind you. I mean Winter, behind you. Giant, aquatic, amoeba, morpha. Oh, come on. Get back here, you! Mocking me. But I do... That's one thing where I'm like, on the one hand, nowadays misinformation is a real thing and not a good thing. But I do miss the whole when they're just were myths created around games. So you had stuff like, well, if you trade a Pokemon with Surf and before you go on the SSN, you can find a truck, and on that you can find Mew. And then you try to do it, and nothing. No Mew. Oh, that's a tentacle that's close. But yeah, it is weird how some memories are so perfectly clear, and other times it's like, so what were you up to today? And you're just there like, what? I don't know. Get back here. Get back here, you. No, you're all good, all fine. Oh no. We're being tentacled. Whoa! Not in the fun way. Oh. And I think for games in general, I don't think it's as big of an issue. Oops. Oh. No. No. Let go. I think on the gaming side, it's more of a that's where I almost feel like I kind of miss when the guides or tips weren't quite as readily available. So you had to just chat with your friends at school and go like, okay, so I heard that this is a thing. Once again, it is mocking me. That does sound like a cool experience, though, to just have it. That's not a thing, and then turns out it is. Also, very cool with the sudden. Hey, have the finished dub. Come on, get over here. Dang it. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and especially when it's just regarding games and stuff like that, it also becomes one of those. Okay, but is it true though, or is it? And then you start trying to do it just to figure out if like, okay, but I need to know. Whoa, that was close. Oh yeah, yeah. You have to hold B to. Uh-oh. To get the Pokemon. That's not a myth, surely. That is one thing. Uh-oh. Huh. That's interesting. There we go. Very fair, Cheryl. Have a good lurk. But yeah, it's one of those, I guess it's one of those things where it just feels right to do something to capture it, or because just throwing the ball and then just sitting there waiting, that feels insane. Then you have no control. Not that you have it anyway, but it at least gives you a feeling. Yes, exactly. And with it, the water temple is completed. Honestly, as far as water temple goes, I think the one in Majora's Mask is a lot more of a struggle. Even if I lost my eyes for a bit during this run. Winter. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Sora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Love that Link just goes, what? Huh? What? Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the princess, Zelda? Ha! You can't hide anything from me. She knows. But yeah, exactly. I feel like now I know a lot of where I want to go. And it was definitely worse when you didn't really know how the temple worked, so you had to repeat lowering and raising the water several times. But even the first time playing it, I felt like, sure, it was probably the hardest of the temples, or the most confusing of the temples, but not horrible. Also, yes, the Fire Temple song had either if it's from the Quran or if it was part of a morning prayer or something. You can actually find the original on the YouTubes, and honestly, I kind of like it. I like the original one, or the new one as well. But I actually think it was a pretty cool song. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it. So don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Bam, 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 bam. You receive the water medallion. Ruto awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. You see Sheik. Please give him my thanks, okay? And the water returns. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Winter, you did it. But yeah, exactly. I feel like it was a solid song. I understand why they switched it out instead of just sticking with it, especially at the time. But personally, I have no issues with it. But I also don't know if it's either if it's yeah, I don't know who found it most upsetting, because I feel like that's one of those things where it could be like, oh, we don't like that our prayers are used in this way, or it's from other countries going, oh, no, 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 we don't want this propaganda. Also, there are some ads incoming, but yeah, absolutely do so. I don't know if I've actually listened to Might and Magic 6, but the Might and Magic series does have very good soundtracks, so I can imagine it's a good one. Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Winter. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. All is as it was here. Right. I remember as a kid, I also found this scene really cool to go like, oh, Sheik isn't just disappearing. He's actually, like, now we see him up there. So he's actually just sneaking away. And absolutely, feel free to do so. In the meantime, attention, coming soon to a chat near you. In a world of nostalgia, chat's memory lane is paved with missing no encounters and peekaboo myths. Dude Postal 300 dives into Cinnabar's depths, while Shirel Kometa reflects on the enigma of memory. From Digimon dubs to playground gossip, it's a tale of shared experiences and forgotten tricks. Join Wintergust as they navigate the water temple, where every chat message is a treasure. Hashtag Nostalgia Sunday. And then we have this. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Wait, did it actually... Oh yeah, absolutely. That is no problem. Figure adding the screenshots are might in fact be good. There we go. Yes, maybe I should adjust the promotion rules a bit so it's clearer, but that's more from a uh, like to not get a lot of just people sharing streams or going like, I have commissions. Now we have the fire arrows. Actually, let me do a little check. That is also very fair, and honestly, a very good point to not like if you're talking about a game to not have people have to go like, okay, but how do I find it? Where is it? Is this it? Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Or yeah, I think for games and the like, it's very much a share away. Let me think. Now we are going to want to head towards the Shadow Temple. Question is if we go there immediately or if we wrap things up. Ooh, that is nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it definitely felt um right. But yeah, the way the lake was refilled uh definitely felt so cool at the time. And it's one of those, like, it's easy now to just go, oh, look at that pointy nose, and there sure are. It sure has aged, and Hyrule Field isn't all that big. Uh, but I remember growing up and going like, oh my god, Hyrule Field is enormous, and the graphics, this is insane. The game is in 3D. Crazy. What if... Oh, that did not work out. Actually, we could do a little cheeky... Maybe that's just silly. I think maybe we do like so. Very fair. I think Banjo-Kazooie is also one of those. The graphics felt so insane. Similar also with Donkey Kong 64. That has the added bonus of I've tried it again with some friends, and it's hard to get used to the controls again. But I think that maybe we'll start to wrap things up for now, and then we continue with the Shadow Temple next time. Because that way, I can pass on some love to Oh My Rainbow, who's having a review. Oh yeah, the DK rap is fantastic. I absolutely love it. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. Yeah, let me... Switching over to this one. And it does make for a bit of a shorter stream once again. But again, I want to take the opportunity to be able to raid Rainbow before she ends up wrapping up for the day. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, yes, perfect. So the first one with the raid emotes works if you are a subscriber. If not, you can use the second one. And thank you so much for hanging out and spending time here. Whether you were active in the chat, lurking, or just, yeah, dropping in for a bit, or stuck around for the whole while. It's much appreciated. And we'll be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. CET for I think we'll continue with Potionomics and become the greatest witch to brew potions. Yeah, thank you. And see you all around. Bye-bye. Love ya. Go. Shover rainbow with love. Yippee!